Since school choice became part of Florida's education landscape, the power of parents to make choices about their child's public school education has greatly increased. All school districts now have procedures that allow a family to choose among certain schools within that district. Enrollment caps and other factors determine the specific choices available under this option, which is known as controlled open enrollment. Additionally, families of children who attend consistently low-performing schools have the opportunity to choose a higher-performing public school. School districts with Title I schools that have not made adequate yearly progress for 3 consecutive years in reading or math must offer supplemental educational services for eligible students to increase their proficiency in reading and math.
They have choice with transportation, or that parent can choose free tutoring for their child after school.
Many middle and high school students choose other public school programs that offer an especially challenging curriculum, such as advanced placement or international baccalaureate or advanced international certificate of education programs. Graduates of these programs may enter college with advanced status.
A lot of the research has proven that even if the child does not pass the final exam, they still do better in a college setting because they have been challenged again during their earlier years where the teacher can actually guide them through that.
The International Baccalaureate Diploma Program at Rickards High School in Tallahassee is designed as an academically challenging and balanced program with final examinations that prepare students for success at university and life beyond.
The IB program, AP classes, pre-IB, dual enrollment, they all come together at James S. Rickards High School during particular years of a scholar's program. They may start off in pre-IB the first couple of years, taking also AP classes, which are, they have the rigor, they're college level classes, and they have an end of course, if you will, exam. And the program fits together to make sure that the needs of the child, their strengths and their areas that they want to develop come together. They can test out in the IB program at a higher level or at a standard level depending on where their strengths lie. So scholars can pick and choose, and they work with, of course, the IB coordinator, the counselors, the administrators to make sure that their program is going to be lined up to ensure their graduation and the ultimate, the IB diploma.
The program has gained recognition and respect from the world's leading universities.
Of course, we want intelligent students, but possibly even more than that. One thing I tell the parents is that in many cases, diligence is as important as intelligence.
The kids have to think. They don't just memorize for the test. There's a course that they take at the end in their senior year called Theory of Knowledge, which ties together everything they've done over the 4 years.
The array of courses, the array of activities that IB and Rickards offers is unbelievable. It was honestly the natural choice.
It's not for all students, but I do think that the choice should be there.
Students who might have been struggling overall can focus their energies on the areas in which they're strongest, and we provide tutoring, we provide other services that will help students make up any difficulties they're having in specific course areas.
When the students leave here, they're prepared for the next step.
We've had students come in kind of on the borderline, but they just take to IB like a duck to water.
These children are being challenged at the college level academically here, and so they're at home, they've got a good structure around them, they have teachers with the time to actually walk them through, and they still have the nuance of family and the family that they have here at Rickards.
We represent about 27 countries in the IB program, and just seeing that level of diversity, that just shows me that it's just not me in the world. There's so many different cultures, and there's so many different things to learn about the world, and it's fascinating.
Wonderful springboard and an opportunity. He received 33 hours college credit. When he graduated from here, he basically started out as a sophomore and continued on through the 4 years though, because he decided he wanted 2 degrees.
It will give me a head start on the types of things that I would need for electrical engineering.
It keeps her grounded.
It opens a lot of doors for you.
It brought her out of her shell.
The world is open to her, and I think she's just open to embrace it.
The Middle Years program at Lawton Childs Middle Academy serves as a feeder to 2 high school IB programs in Polk County, allowing students in middle and high school to benefit from a rigorous academic program.
I chose this school because I knew that other parents had a choice, and they chose this also. And this way I put my child in the company of other students whose parents have also chosen a good school.
He had the best year at Lincoln Avenue Academy preparing him to come to Lawton Childs. So it worked out. I mean, I couldn't have planned it better.
Every parent wants the best for their kid.
We consistently have high expectations for our students, and the more you expect, of course, the more you get.
The Middle Years program here helps me prepare for my future because it shows me that I have to be able to work together and compromise with other people, and shows me that I have to believe in others to help get goals that I would like to accomplish done.
It's a good fit because with all the grants that we get for being an A school, we have a lot more technology for the career I want to pursue.
We do the probeware in science, and we do Centio, the clickers, what the kids call it, and all sorts of different things, not only to keep their interest, but to prepare them, to let them know this is what you're going to be using.
We have the ITV department here with HD cameras and editing software, so it's pretty cool being able to do that.
Our kids are using AutoCAD software that one of the teachers whose husband is an engineer doesn't have yet in his engineering firm because it's the latest model. And our kids are working on that and using it and know how to do it. That's cool.
My favorite class, I think, would have to be robotics because it's a problem-solving class, and I come here to learn how to solve problems when I deal with problems later on in life.
For them to have access to that kind of software and that kind of technology gives them a huge advantage.
A few weeks ago we worked here to make hot air balloons, and we actually designed our own and then built it from scratch. We did a Spanish PowerPoint on dancing in other countries.
And one of the things that came up over and over and over again from our students is how excited they were to be taking Spanish.
They can be around every kind of kid and, be around a diverse population, so I like the fact that they have that experience.
And now, as my son is leaving Lawton Childs and moving to a high school, I'm still searching for that type of atmosphere for him.
And we applied for a federal grant, and that's going to help us with more technology for our students that we can intertwine for learning, and also for getting our teachers further trained on the Middle Years program.
That grant has allowed our teachers planning time, curriculum development time, and it has had a huge impact directly on our students because our teachers learn something, then they go right back in the classroom and bang, they try it. And it's been really neat to see that changes in the classroom.
Do you see that excitement? I mean, the teachers are excited about learning, and they're always doing something hands-on.
I'm planning to go to the Bartow IB school, and this being an IB school now, that helps a lot prepare me for what I'm going to go to next.
I wish the school went all the way to high school, through high school. It's just been the perfect fit for him.
Polk and Hillsborough counties have an interdistrict agreement that allows students to move between the 2 school districts in search of the most suitable educational environment.
We've had a lot of experience in Hillsborough with magnets and with choice across the board, and our neighboring county, Polk, hasn't. So we work together, we target schools together, we look at how we can balance programs together, and we provide models for them so that they can use some of the strategies that have been tried and true in Hillsborough and apply them to their community.
Anytime I've needed anything from a middle school or a high school or any ideas or how to implement things, they've been there.
The agreement also includes provisions for the districts to develop, improve, and expand additional choice options within each district, including No Child Left Behind choice, charter schools, and Avid programs. Avid targets students in the academic middle who have the desire to go to college and the willingness to work hard.
Students in the middle oftentimes are left out. They fall in between the cracks.
And so they would never be flagged by the system. They would not particularly be flagged by the grades. I wouldn't be particularly alarmed by their scores. I think Kinley was headed down that same exact path where she could have easily gotten through certainly middle school and the beginning parts of high school and not become aware that she needed study skills until she got in the advanced classes in high school and certainly the advanced classes in college.
The Avid program really goes out and seeks out those students who are first-generation college-bound. They really want more for their lives, and they're willing to work hard for it.
Marshall Middle School in Plant City serves as an Avid National Demonstration School.
Once we started the Avid program here with a group of 8 kids 8 years ago, we saw the difference it made in kids' lives. So we moved forward taking it school-wide.
We try to get them into the honors programs, the advanced placement programs, and then we give them the academic support through the Avid program to make them successful.
And helping them to define how important it is to build the work that you do so that when you're thinking of applying to a school or you want to get a job, you have a resume of things that you've done.
Middle school is normally not what you would think of to be that starting point for their future, but it truly is nowadays. And when you see them take that ownership and their whole thinking turns around.
It helps you like understand and reach your goals and stuff, and it helps you like get good goals that you can actually achieve.
I was just wanting to just get by school at night, drop out probably in high school, but now Avid really got me thinking about going to college and having a future for myself.
We see a lot of the students trying harder in the classrooms, taking better notes, and just overall achieving better academically.
It helps you in other classes, like writing, essays, everything. It helps language arts. It all helps you.
I've seen my grades improve a whole lot, so that's when I stuck with it, and I fell in love with it from there.
It helped me come out of my shell, and now I have no problem talking in front of people now.
Our oldest is an honor student at University of Florida, and even she's envious of the study skills that Kinley's built.
A piece of you goes into every single student. Their success and failure is also your success and failure.
My teachers care a lot about me, and it's shown, and me caring about them is doing my work and getting things done and not laying back and being lazy about it.
My little sister, she always gets honored. My parents are always happy, everything. That's how I want them to feel about me, just proud of me.
It makes me feel great because I can really see my improvement.
It makes me feel like I succeeded in something.
Through an inter-district relationship, Four Corners Charter School serves Osceola, Polk, Orange, and Lake counties. It is a tuition-free, public accredited charter school serving students in grades K through 8.
No matter what county they come from or what background, we want them to be able to accept each other as individuals.
But the school is packed, it's full, and we're thrilled it's doing well.
We really focus on the character of the student.
They're very traditional, and I wanted her education to be very similar to mine.
We give them experiences that ordinarily they would not have an opportunity to go to Washington, D.C., to Tallahassee, to learn about being true leaders and true pillars of society.
We make the learning here fun and very meaningful.
We can target each different student's individual needs. We thought it would be a good school for me to learn because I didn't respect and I didn't pay attention at all. And then when I came to school, it was like everything changed for me.
When he came over, he just could not read. He struggled, did not have a thirst for learning.
I didn't even have a future when I came here.
And he was inspired by a teacher and a network that we had here that really focused on bringing him into our family.
We said, we have expectations for you. We expect you to succeed in your academics and to improve as a person and be a role model for other students at the school. And he started to notice that he had a lot of people that cared about him and supported him. And so his grades went from D's and F's to A's and B's.
I don't know how to explain. They just they love us so much. They want to get us ready for the future.
Now I know that respect is the main thing that you have to have.
He's really flourished in our environment, and we're so thrilled to see this young man be the model leader that he is today.
And I want to thank everybody that has helped me to get all my girls in this school.
I want our kids to be happy and confident, so they'll excel.
What I'm learning here is going to bring me on for the rest of my life.
Whatever she does, she's going to do great.
It's just a really good school. I can't explain it.